bearing the weight of those legacies can prove to be way too much for almost anyone. But that was never the case for Jimmy and Jey Uso. Jimmy and Jey Uso looked to be stars from the very start, constantly evolving their look, style, and offense as they progressed in their careers. Face paint and war dances would fade away, and the two would embrace the day one-ish mentality, looking to punish opponents and send them to the Uso Penitentiary. The Usos are 8-time WWE Tag Team Champions. The Usos have main evented WrestleMania after initially fighting for a mere spot on the card. The Usos were the premier team of the 2010s. The Usos.
Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your world-famous four-time champs and feel the power!
Are you prepared to kick off Hell in a Cell with the four-time Tag Team Champions?
The following is a tag team.
This is the first time that tag titles will ever be defended inside Hell in a Cell.
And at a combined weight of 493 pounds, Jimmy and Jey, the Usos.
Tonight in Detroit, the Usos welcoming New Day into the penitentiary. This is going to be like a Chow Hall beatdown. In every sport, you hear about super teams. Well, tonight...
So that's what it's all about. The cell door is locked. First of two held in. Cell matches tonight in Detroit. This is the 20th anniversary of this barbaric match. The Usos and the New Day.
Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
Early cover for the title.
Letting his opponent out. Out of the pin.
Yeah, gotta wonder what he's thinking. All the talking we've heard leading into this match, we've heard the Usos call the New Day, quote, three clowns on a tricycle.
Look, the Usos love the trash talk, but they deliver. And don't act like the New Day don't throw verbal jabs either.
The champion into the pin.
And only at one count. Tried to make short work of things there. Blow to the abdomen gets them out of that. Right to the kidneys from behind.
Did you hear the impact? Not a good spot to be in. Right to the throat. Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure. Goes out of the ropes and into the ring. Jimmy saw it coming. The Usos following in the footsteps of many great family tag teams, the Steiner brothers, the Head Shrinkers, who of course Jey and Jimmy's own father was a member of.
Would be a very proud moment for the Anoa'i family if the Usos can capture their 5th tag team championship here. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree for Jey and Jimmy. Just a factory of the elite specimens come from the Anoa'i blood.
Corey, for as entertaining as the New Day are, they can scrap with the best of them. Remember that.
Look, don't let the bootioles and trombones fool you. New Day can get down and dirty, especially when they have the Usos pushing them. New Day are prepared for an all-out run tonight. Oh! Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crack. Boom! Usos' objective is to send the New Day to the hospital.
Well, two teams so familiar with each other, some innovation with weapons almost becomes a necessity.
The Usos and the New Day have had such a back-and-forth competition within the tag team division. You can just look at these teams' title reigns, their dominance.
It tells you these are the two best teams that WWE has had in a long time. And while I do believe there's an underlying mutual respect, we won't be seeing it tonight because these are two very proud teams who feel incomplete without the championships around their waist.
Jimmy Uso with a well-timed shot. Right in the face.
My God. Boom. An uppercut. Nasty. What a shot.
Corey, a few weeks ago, we saw New Day walk out of SmackDown as champs in a street fight. A match the Usos handpicked, but this environment is totally different.
There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I think the New Day played right into the Usos' hand when they selected this match. Jimmy and Jay have a street mentality. They're perfectly equipped to turn Hell in a Cell into the Uso Penitentiary.
Man, boom! He gets back into the ring. And the action is shifted now in a dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell. Usos and New Day going at it inside Hell in a Cell. And Jey Uso set outside the ring, and now the New Day on the attack. Big E, as aggressive as I've ever seen him here tonight. And Xavier Woods now with toys, kendo sticks in hand.
And it's about to get more aggressive, more vicious, more barbaric. I've never seen this vicious of a side from the New Day. It's what Hell in a Cell does to you.
Oh, now with the kendo sticks, Xavier Woods unloading. Well, you're saying it, Byron. Hell in a Cell makes you do some awful things. Just attempting to survive, attempting to win.
Do whatever you want, punish however you want. Right now, that seems to be the mission statement of the New Day in order to retain the SmackDown Tag Team titles.
And that's what it's about, proving you're the best. In one of the most insane environments in WWE today. The New Day have just changed the whole... Of this match, I don't know if I've seen New Day go to these lengths before.
Well, no time to be a jovial bunch when you're in a cell, Michael. Tonight, it's not about entertaining. It's about putting your sworn enemy to rest for good. Talking to Xavier, he told me the one thing that Usos have taught us is that we have to embrace a more lawless culture here in WWE. A more lawless culture in this rivalry.
And that could be the reason the New Day chose to have this match in the Hell in a Cell. It's been such a chaotic rivalry. Therefore, only this kind of lawless match could finally put an end to it for good.
Holy time there.
Our champion feeling the effects of all the offense so far.
The effects of the setup come through everyone. You can only stay safe for so long.
Oh, can he show it? Elbow drop. And enters back into the ring. Ooh. Take it over.
Go for the win here.
New champion coming.
And the Usos are 5-time tag team champions.
Here are your winners, and the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Jimmy and...
The cell door is locked. First of two Hell in a Cell matches tonight in Detroit. This is the 20th anniversary of this barbaric match. The Usos and the New Day must be prepared for pain and punishment.
Two of the greatest tag teams ever. One of the best rivalries going today. It all comes to a head right now for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship.
So many amazing matches between these two teams. They've said it this past week on SmackDown. No matter where we are, we put on a show.
The Usos and New Day have a unified goal to raise the bar of tag team competition, to bring the division to a whole nother level.
You know, in basketball, we talk about super teams. Well, these two teams are the proverbial super teams in WWE.
And these attacks are spelling nothing but trouble.
I have a feeling the Usos' objective was to send the New Day to the hospital.
Well, two teams so familiar with each other, some innovation with weapons almost becomes a necessity.
Corey, for as entertaining as the New Day are, they can scrap with the best of them. Remember that.
Look, don't let the bootios and trombones fool you. New Day can get down and dirty, especially when they have the Usos pushing them. New Day are prepared for an all-out brawl tonight.
The Usos following the footsteps of many great family tag teams, the Steiner Brothers, the Head Shrinkers, who, of course, Jay and Jimmy's own father was a member of.
Would be a very proud moment for the Anoa'i family if the Usos can capture their 5th tag team championship here.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree for Jay and Jimmy. Just a factory of elite specimens come from the Anoa'i blood.
Oh, and there goes Woods. And now he's back into the ring. Moving up from the ring closer to those Usos and New Day going at it inside Hell. The New Day have just changed the whole complexion of this match. I don't know if I've seen New Day go to the... There's the pin for the championship. He kicks out at 2.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this. Talking to Xavier, he told me that one thing the Usos have taught us is that we have to embrace a more lawless culture here in WWE. A more lawless culture in this rivalry.
And that could be the reason the New Day chose to have this match in the Hell in a Cell. It's been such a chaotic rivalry. Therefore, only this kind of lawless match could finally put an end to it for good. One step ahead there. Wicked shot. He goes back into the ring here.
Oh, man. He's getting back up. Straight into harm's way.
And he's in the top rope looking for something big here.
Top rope. Splash.
Will that be enough to win the titles?
Has the champ pin. Is this it? He breaks up the pin. Stops the referee's count.
Oh, my goodness.
The use. Oh, out of nowhere. And he kicks out of the pin and 1.
If that won't beat him, I'm not sure anything will.
Jay showing his instincts.
Wicked kick to the face. Are you blind? Supreme confidence here from Jimmy Uso, but he is giving his opponent a lot of time here. Oh, ouch. The champ looks dead on their feet.
He'll be getting into a dire...
Okay, so Jimmy hit Biggie with the front heavy attack in the ring.
situation soon.
Oh, that hurt. The champ in a very bad way.
Yeah, he's on his back foot now. I don't see things turning around in his favor.
Kick gets caught. Clothesline. Looking to explore every inch of hell here now. And Jimmy and Big E slugging it out middle of the ring. This has been a vicious, brutal match between two of the great tag teams today.
Here comes Jey Uso into the fray alongside of his brother.
Bang! Double super kick.
And the Usos now looking for that patented Uso splash from the top rope.
Uso splash. The cover to win the tag team titles at Woods. Handcuffs and all. Breaks it up.
At the last possible second, Xavier Woods saving this match for his team. Credit to Woods for his never say die attitude. But Xavier Woods is outgunned right now. And look at Woods still fighting back.
Yeah, with the handcuffs. Using the handcuffs as a weapon.
That's smart.
And Woods now down. And trying to still fight back. What heart from Xavier Woods.
That Hart may not have much more fight left. Jimmy and Jay back up to the top one more time.
Uso splash in stereo. The cover. The Usos win the tag team titles.
Here are your winners and the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos.
Next on our showcase is someone who wasn't born into this family, but has put in the time and more than earned her spot. She's always happy to leave haters in the rear view, and when she enters the room, you will undoubtedly feel the glow. Of course, I'm talking about Naomi, who many of you may know has reigned as Jimmy Uso's wife and queen for over 10 years. There's the old saying that behind every good man is an even better woman. And this could not ring more true than Naomi, who I will say is an absolute treasure. Jimmy will frequently speak during old bloodline planning sessions about how much her support and love drove him to improve as a superstar, always stressing her importance not only to the WWE Women's Division, but to his career and his life as well. In the ring, there is no denying Naomi's skills. The former women's tag team and two-time SmackDown Women's Champion has the mental tenacity to push through the toughest part of any match and possesses breathtaking physical skills. Naomi uses her dancing background to constantly innovate with her off.
Gentlemen, it's glow time! I got an idea, Saxton. Why don't you glow home? No, I cannot, Corey.
When asked earlier this week about this matchup, Naomi said it is an honor to be here, an honor to make history, because for the first time ever, a women's championship will be defended in Saudi Arabia.
Naomi certainly has momentum on her side, and as we've seen in recent weeks, it appears as though Bayley has at least a healthy respect for Naomi.
Well, so much of Naomi's career has been predicated on making history. You think back to Naomi being the winner of the inaugural WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal, being the first African-American SmackDown Women's Champion, and tonight, once again, an opportunity to make history in her career.
The streaming coach is streaming. আমি স্ট্রিমিং করে নিই
was asked about this history-making match tonight, she said, of course I'm part of this, because history is made by winners. And I'm going to become a role model for everyone here tonight in Saudi Arabia and for everyone around the entire world.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the SmackDown Women's Champ.
For the first time ever, we have a women's championship match. Guys, a very important component of this match. Bayley has won every time. Title available in WWE. Bayley has accomplished it all. But the one thing Bayley has never done in her career, she's never beaten Naomi.
And believe me, that is a huge point of confidence for Naomi and a huge pressure on Bayley.
Yeah, but Bayley thrives under pressure. Her resume speaks for itself.
We've said it time and time again. Naomi may be the most athletic woman we've ever seen compete here in WWE.
Yeah, Naomi wants to depend on athletic maneuvers, while Bayley wants to be more methodical and fight a more classic wrestling style.
Stunner! Emphatically delivered!
And a kick.
Face plant!
Momentum is really on Naomi's side.
Naomi picking up the pace against Bayley and keeping her all out of sorts.
She's looking to go top rope here.
Taking flight!
All the way down to the floor.
A gruesome landing. I don't know how you walk away from that.
Bayley having every reason to be confident heading into this matchup. But 279 days as champion, Corey, can take a toll on you. Bayley has been carrying... Oh, diving leg drop!
Keep the with your opponent out.
You know that Naomi's going to want to pick up the pace in this match, but Bayley's going to look to wear Naomi down.
Yeah, Bayley's going to want to slow down the pace and let the adrenaline wear off for Naomi. Bayley can also...
No way! Suicide dive! Took a massive risk, but it might have paid off.
Sliding in under the rope. She's back in the ring. Look out! Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
Yeah, and I don't think that's what was in mind there.
I don't know if there was anything in mind there.
Naomi has tested her mettle in recent weeks, as the road to this championship opportunity was a difficult one. Needed to defeat former SmackDown Women's Champion Carmella. We know Naomi has a heavy desire to become a three-time Women's Champion.
Other superstars say they want the title. Naomi has said she needs her title back.
Elbow drop on target. Oh, what a kick! She could be on her way to a countout. Back into the ring now. Countout rule is active as she heads to the floor.
Naomi looking highly motivated right now.
Oh, looks like she won't be gloating again anytime soon. Denied with an elbow.
And Naomi has been quick to take to social media lately, reminding everybody that Bayley has never beaten her one-on-one.
Yeah, not so subtle reminder to Bayley, who has been very insulting, very humiliating to a lot of people in WWE.
And that attitude is why Naomi wants to dethrone Bayley, take the SmackDown Women's Championship away from her, and maybe humble Bayley. Taking flight!
All the way to the outside. Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move. Naomi going for broke. And this high-risk offense from the challenger might be catching the champion by surprise.
The challenger being the aggressor here, but remember, the title can only be won by pinfall or submission inside the ring.
Right in the solar plexus.
This match to spill out to our announcers area.
Let's hope they take it back in the ring soon.
Bayley's being caught off guard by Naomi. The champ wasn't expecting such a flurry of offense from the challenger.
Stunner! Stunner!
And Bayley is being humbled here. And Naomi continues to somehow have Bayley's number here.
And she re-enters the ring. Stepping out of the ring here.
Oh, the stunner. That was the best one I've ever seen.
And Naomi keeping Bayley on her toes, pushing the pace on the champion.
Count out, do not count out. You should keep the match in the ring. You don't have Bayley spellbound. You can connect it to your spring attack.
Naomi moving fast, showing that superior athleticism. Bayley might not be able to keep up here. And clothesline.
Byron, you've talked a lot about this change in Bayley and how people can't believe that this is the type of person she's turned into.
Well, it comes down to career frustration. Bayley is frustrated with her career progression. The way things were when she was hugging and smiling.
It's not about frustration, Saxton. It's about...
Here it is.
Let's go for submission hold.
Not sure what she's got planned here. She's locked in, looking to go for something big.
Momentum is really on Naomi's side.
Great quickness. Way through. Into the pin.
Great combination. Still only got one.
This battle rages on. She's able to evade.
Just bouncing off the turnbuckle. She's vulnerable up on the top turnbuckle. And here we go. Championship's on the line. Naomi's got Bayley in trouble up on the top rope. This could be Naomi's moment.
Smart move by Bayley, protecting her title and going to the eyes.
Oh, what a kick. Bayley is down and in trouble.
Quick thinking by Naomi, looking to close this one out.
Nobody home. Bayley wisely moves out of harm's way. What's Bayley trying to do here?
What the?
I think Bayley's trying to trap Naomi's legs in Naomi's own shirt.
A great counter by Naomi. Naomi ducks underneath, and we got a standoff. Great match so far.
Well, Bayley thought she had Naomi, but the challenger was... ready.
Well, the champion has to find a new strategy in a hurry.
Sent to the corner.
Naomi climbs the ropes to a split leg moonsault.
The challenger clearing a path to the title.
Working the arm and then a kick right to the ribs.
Doing some more damage right to her rib area.
Naomi climbs the ropes to a split leg moonsault.
Can the champ recover from that? Right on the mark. Real view by Naomi.
Could that be enough to gain the title?
Down. No, we did it. We have a new champion.
Here is your winner, and the new SmackDown Women's Champion, Naomi.
Bayley's stranglehold on the SmackDown Women's Championship has ended. The Glow era has begun.
Bayley was as aggressive in this match as she's ever been, but Naomi's confidence and athleticism...
Ladies and gentlemen, if it weren't for the next two superstars in our showcase, none of this would be possible. Because without Afa and Sika, without the Wild Samoans, there truly is no dynasty. While it was their father who made the blood oath with High Chief Peter Maivia, it was Afa and Sika who built the family up, training generations of relatives, all with the single goal of becoming the best professional wrestler on the face of the planet. And while the two would together be WWE Hall of Famers, based solely on their work as trainers and cultivators of the next generation, their in-ring successes only add to their immortality. Afa and Sika formed WWE's most dominant tag team of the early 1980s, fighting their way to the WWE Tag Team Championship on 3 separate occasions. Opponents were often defeated before the bell even rang to start the match, falling victim to the
And here they come. Bubba Ray and Devon are ready for a fight.
That's just what they'll get from Afa and Sika. And then some. Guys, this is going to be a great one. You can feel the electricity already.
I feel the excitement and some fear, too.
Accompanied by Captain Lou Albano and a combined weight of 645 pounds. Afa and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
This table's match. 2-on-2 take. Match here with the masters of the match, the Dudley Boys taking on the Wild Samoans.
There's always those thoughts in the back of your mind. My brother can beat up your brother. My brother can put your brother through a table faster. Finally, we get to see those thoughts become a reality.
Saxton, I never want to hear about the inner workings of your mind ever again.
I second that, but the Dudley Boys and the Wild Samoans are two teams who also clearly have a few screws loose. This should be intense. Uh-oh, he's searching for something. And we can harp on how this match was something almost tailor-built by the Dudley Boys. With a famous series of TLC matches they've had, the Dudleys have become synonymous with the T in TLC.
And that didn't stand for tender, Cole. It means tables, and it means lots of them.
Yeah, and if Bubba Ray and Devon can get the Wild Samoans through a table tonight, it will really add to the Dudley Boys' legacy even further.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Taking out the knee.
And he re-enters into the ring.
Golly, that sounded rough.
Headbutt to the back of the neck. Now, these are obviously two juggernaut tag teams clashing, but this is also a match that clearly favors one team over the other. Be honest, Corey, do you think the Wild Samoans really have a chance in this one?
This is the Dudleys' wheelhouse, Cole. No team knows more about excelling in a tables match than Devon and Bubba Ray. The Wild Samoans have a lot of unbridled aggression working in their favor, but ultimately, they're up against the Masters.
A very ferocious demeanor emanates.
Crashing to the floor.
Crashing and burning in maybe the worst way possible. Sidewalk slam!
Almost drove him through the ring. Oh my gosh, that's gross. I mean, come on. Who bites someone?
You gotta do whatever it Saxton.
And Sika just got torn down there.
Yeah, that's the kind of offense that opens people's eyes to Bubba Ray.
Devon now trying to capitalize.
As their opponent down, and hip drop onto the arm.
You can see the intent behind that attack. Exploiting the arm must be the strategy here.
Boom, what a punch.
Oh, man.
And the Wild Samoans always have that gaze in their eyes, that look that makes you question their understanding of their surroundings.
Yeah, and I have to wonder if Alpha and Sika are even aware of what the tables are for. I'm afraid they'll just keep on dishing out punishment, expecting the bell to eventually ring.
Shoulder tackle. Now bringing the fight back into the ring. Bad spot for Bubba. Bubba wasn't prepared for that.
And now Alpha is playing to the crowd. Taunts their opponent. Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Nothing fancy there. Oh, look at this. Out to the apron. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? Alpha and Sika, both individuals that compete barefoot. Devon with a kick to the guts. Turns his opponent around.
And there is saving grace. The Wild Samoans just took a bumpy trip to Dudleyville.
Oh, jarring back elbow.
Just tossing that table like it was nothing. Getting out of harm's way.
Look at this. This can't be good. At this stage, he's endured plenty of big attacks.
Uh-oh.
Oh, quick way to respond with a reversal. Corey, the Wild Samoans are about as tough and mean as they come, a very physical duo. And we've seen how they use their heads, almost like a concrete weapon.
Yeah, they don't need much.
Take him! Wait a minute. What's the manager doing under the apron?
Kick to the face.
Oh, he had that scouted.
Hopped up into the Samoan drop. Incredible.
Offense. Sika might have just shown us the...
Oh, no, he can be caught here. Bad spot for him.
And you still need to find a way out of this. Tapping won't save you. All you can do is battle.
Trying to keep the hold on. Couldn't keep it locked in any longer.
I still can't get over the look I always see on the Wild Samoans. It's like they have a one-track mind with savage brutality.
They for sure answer yes to every question that makes up a scary tag team. Yes, they're rough. Yes, they're tough. Yes, they will remain. Yes, they will hurt. And yes, they will not stop.
Looks like he has something planned with his table, guys.
Oh, no.
Back in the ring.
To the stomach. Uh-oh. He's doing some dangerous redecorating.
I think the table really ties it all together.
Oh, my goodness.
And Alpha and Sika just beat the Dudley boys at their own game.
Here are your winners, Alpha and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
And it's the Wild Samoans standing tall, having beat the Dudley boys at their own game.
Devon and Bubba pushed Alpha and Sika to their limits, but in the end, there was only one way this match could end.
From the very moment he arrived as the enforcer of the bloodline, Solo Sikoa has taken every brutal, savage element of his predecessors and refined them into a near-perfect smashing machine. Even in the year before his arrival, Solo raised eyebrows and garnered buzz while competing in NXT. But nobody could have predicted just how smoothly his transition to the main roster would go. And before I go on any further, let me make one thing perfectly clear. I'm only saying what I'm saying about Solo Sikoa because I am a wise man. I'm a professional. And because I'm being handsomely compensated for my stellar work as your host of the WWE 2K25 Showcase. I haven't forgotten what Solo Sikoa and his rogue bloodline did to me. But I also know better than to let personal feelings hinder your professional endeavors. So with that being said, since his arrival at Clash at the Castle in 2022, Solo Sikoa has consistently been involved in WWE's biggest moments and biggest matches. He's been victorious in War Games. He's repeatedly enforced the Bloodline's will to maintain Roman Reigns' status as undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion.
I brought Solo in as an insurance policy. Solo was here to protect me. Solo was here to maintain the promised land. He's violent. He's strong, he's fast, he's all those things. And he betrayed me. Any man who would betray me must be a very dangerous man.
Solo defeated John Cena. Solo elected to betray your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, in an attempt to bestow upon himself the title of tribal chief. When I refused to acknowledge Solo as my tribal chief, you are not my tribal. He, Tamatonga, Tongaloa, and Jacob Fatu put me through a table in Madison Square Garden. And that led to opportunities to compete for the undisputed WWE Heavyweight Championship. It's led to more visibility with Solo's rogue bloodline ruling over SmackDown. Every choice Solo made only furthered his standing in WWE. He has the bloodlust of the wild Samoans, the brutality of his cousin Yokozuna, and the single-minded focus of Roman Reigns, all rolled into one. There is no question. The future is his for the take.
As we say in W. WWE expect the unexpected. We expected Wesley to be Carmelo Hayes' opponent here, but instead, we have the surprise return of Solo Sikoa as he claimed his title opportunity.
Solo Sikoa, fresh off joining the Bloodline, is here. He has answered the call, and we indeed have an NXT North American title defense tonight for NXT 2.0's one-year celebration.
Strong words from Carmelo Hayes before this match say, quote, heavy is the head that wears the crown, and Melo has the biggest crown and the heaviest head.
Melo has indeed proved.
And Sikoa sent toward the ropes, and Carmelo Hayes with a kick right to the midsection. Melo taking it to Sikoa here.
The power of Solo just a little too much for the A-Champ in this instance.
What a chop.
Trademark viciousness. Lack of mercy. That's what Solo Sikoa is all about.
Into the corner. Big splash by Sikoa. Mello in trouble. Sikoa. Trick Williams making sure Mello got out of harm's way, well, at least momentarily.
Yeah, momentarily is right. Sikoa continuing to inflict more punishment on the champ.
And Hayes takes out Williams on the outside. Solo standing strong.
Solo not allowing the presence of Trick Williams to distract him whatsoever.
Solo has the mindset to destroy anyone in the way of him in the NXT.
Looking to end this thing.
Can they step through? Yes.
Boston crowd cinched in.
This could be lights out real soon. Trying to free himself, trips the ankle, and he's out. And kicks off his opponent.
He doesn't have much time to get back in the ring.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Okay, so here
And back in before the referees count. So is Sikoa already with the strategic advantage, taking Hayes by surprise and challenging him for the North American title.
And the street champ needs to continue to be unpredictable if he wants. Here we go. It's popping off.
Oh. Neither competitor is backing down. Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Oh.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Roundhouse kick.
Cool, hard into the turnbuckle. Down to the mat.
The whole ring in between them.
Trick Williams cheering on Carmelo Hayes. You cannot deny the impact Trick has had since he joined his childhood friend's side.
Yeah, that decision to bring Trick Williams into NXT 2.0 changed the trajectory of Carmelo Hayes' career. Trick told Melo 12 months ago, forget about pandering to the NXT universe, just focus on yourself. And that was the day that Melo truly became the A-champ.
We saw Solo Sikoa join the Bloodline just 10 days ago. But this bond between Melo and Trick might be even thicker than blood.
Big uppercut rocks the jaw of Carmelo Hayes, ripped out of the corner.
Looking to put him away, and now Trick Williams up on the apron, causing a distraction.
Trick paying dividends, first 48.
And that could be the turning point for the North American champion.
Oh, Samoa dropped by Sikoa. Cover now for the win. Hayes kicks it too.
And Williams once again on the apron.
You can see how concerned Trick Williams is that Carmelo Hayes' championship hopes might be fading away.
Super kick drops Williams. Hayes picked out of the sky.
Spinning Solo.
Is that it for Carmelo Hayes? Trick is out. Carmelo is... Hayes, here's your chance, Solo. The title could be yours. Winding up. Boom! Samoan spike.
It just got as bad as it could for the champion.
What the? Sikoa is the new champion.
Here is your winner, and new NXT North American Champion, Solo Sikoa!
Solo is your new champion. And is the North American title now going to SmackDown? This has to be...
I ain't doing this one. We can have all the fun we want with these video games and this showcase, and these fantasy matchups like Offensica versus Bubba Ray and Diva. I'm not doing shtick about Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. That's a little too volatile. And it's way too personal for Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins came up together in the Shield. And Seth Rollins took it upon himself to disband the Shield by blindsiding Roman Reigns with a chair. At WrestleMania 31, Roman Reigns, in the main event of WrestleMania, was about to win the WWE title when Seth Rollins cashed in Money in the Bank and stole the main event, the match, and the title from Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns lost the undisputed championship after almost 4 years, the greatest title reign of all time, to Cody Rhodes. Not because Cody Rhodes was the better man, but because Seth Rollins was right there. And the seduction, the bloodlust that Roman Reigns had for that moment of revenge was too much for Roman Reigns to give up. And for the first time in Roman Reigns' life, he took his eye off the ball for that much time and smashed Seth Rollins with a chair, the same way Seth did a decade earlier to Roman. And that moment gave Cody Rhodes all he needed to end the most historic title reign in WWE history. I'm supposed to do shtick about Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins for a showcase? I mean, it's smart, because the next time Roman Reigns steps into the ring with Seth Rollins will be the last time Seth Rollins steps into a ring. Next time Roman Reigns gets his hands on Seth Rollins, you won't have your architect anymore. You won't have your visionary anymore. You won't have your revolutionary anymore. You will have your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, but you'll never again have Seth freaking Rollins. Roman Reigns will put an end to Seth Rollins in WWE. And then the only way you'll ever be able to see Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins will be in the WWE 2K25 showcase. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins from the 2022 Raw.
And that title, the WWE Universal Championship, has been in Reigns' possession for a record-breaking 516 days. Can he extend the reign even further tonight? Bell rings and the WWE Universal title is on the line. Roman Reigns, over 500 days as Universal Champion, but nobody has been in his head like his old brother in arms, Seth Rollins.
Well, Seth freaking Rollins tore that brotherhood apart 8 years ago, and we can now see that the tribal chief never truly recovered from that night.
Well, speaking of family, the Usos have been banned from ringside, and last month, Roman fired Heyman from the bloodline. So right now, the head of the table needs to win without any allies by his side.
Ah, kicks. Look at these kicks. That'll stun you. Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle the Tribal Chief has faced, but it definitely is his toughest mental battle.
Seth freaking Rollins has made it extremely personal with Roman Reigns. Years ago when he destroyed the Shield, and again in the lead up to this match.
And if I'm Roman, I'm taking all that aggression and ending this quickly. Go full force and incapacitate Rollins ASAP. Because the longer Reigns fights with all his rage, the more potential he has to make a tactical error.
Shot right to the kidney. Oh, complete deadlift. This is incredible. Red suplex. Even before Seth put his gear on, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage.
You're right, Cole. 1 week ago on SmackDown, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens defeated the Usos. As a result, Jimmy and Jay are barred from ringside.
It was an all-or-nothing move as Rollins would have lost his title opportunity had that match gone the other way. It just proves that Seth freaking Rollins will take every freaking risk to win.
Trapped in the corner, no escape from these punches.
So we lift Roman up. I guess we can follow that.
You want to wear your Shield gear? You want to play mind games with the head of the table, Seth? This is what you get. Be prepared for the wrath of the Tribal Chief.
Getting positioned on the top rope.
This game's about winning at any and all costs. This competitor knows exactly what they want to do.
Perched on the top rope. Here it is.
Finally shoved off the top. Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well. Says he knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion.
Rollins knew there was one thing that Roman Reigns could never, ever get over. That it was Seth Rollins who chose to end the Shield.
That blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair so many years ago broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Who would have thought that moment would still loom so large and be the biggest key to victory for Seth freaking Rollins?
Gets lifted into position. Big powerbomb.
Ooh, that's a kick that would leave you gasping for air.
The Tribal Chief has been dominant over the last 516 days since he captured the Universal Championship. Month after month, he's dominated every top contender on the SmackDown roster.
Roman Reigns has beaten big names over the last year and a half. Braun Strowman, Rey Mysterio, the Demon Finn Balor, even John Cena. But Reigns has to be bothered by the fact that he has never been able to knock off Rollins in a premium ladder match in his career. Never successfully defended a title against Rollins.
Look out!
Just like that, Rollins dodges.
Stump puller leg snap, very effective.
Rollins pulling out all the stops early. Roman Reigns needs to kick into higher gear to catch back up. He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to a countout. Rollins got surprised there.
I hate to say this, but the Tribal Chief has become extremely frazzled without the benefit of having the bloodline by his side.
Every little move Rollins makes seems to put Reigns on edge.
And Reigns retains the title.
Bell rings and the WWE Universal title is on the line. Roman Reigns over 400 days as Universal Champion, but nobody has been in his head like his old brother-in-arms, Seth Rollins.
Well, Seth freaking Rollins tore that brotherhood apart 8 years ago, and we can now see that the Tribal Chief never truly recovered from that night.
Well, speaking of family, the Usos have been banned from ringside, And last month, Roman fired Heyman from the bloodline. So right now, the head of the table needs to win without any allies by his side.
Into a top one. Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control, to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle the Tribal Chief has faced, but it definitely is his toughest mental battle.
Seth freaking Rollins has made it extremely personal with Roman Reigns. Years ago when he destroyed the Shield, and again in the lead-up to this match.
And if I'm Roman, I'm taking all that aggression and ending this quickly. Go full force and incapacitate Rollins ASAP, because the longer Reigns fights with all his rage, the more potential he has to make a tactical error.
And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
And that's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the wise man, and now Paul's right back with his old client. Heyman has zero loyalty to the bloodline.
Okay, Corey, did you forget the fact that Roman attacked Heyman? Anyway, Reigns just needs to forget all of that tonight. Rollins is already playing next-level mind games in this match. Reigns cannot let...
Into the pin, title on the line. And the champion gets a shoulder up just before two.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
Stepped aside, avoiding damage. Oof. And now placed in the corner.
No escape from these punches.
Even before Seth put his gear on, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage.
You're right, Cole. 1 week ago on SmackDown, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens defeated the Usos. As a result, Jimmy and Jay are barred from ringside.
It was an all-or-nothing move as Rollins would have lost his title opportunity had that match gone the other way. It just proves that Seth freaking Rollins will take every freaking risk.
Down around with the schoolboy. Shoulders are down.
Rope break. Too close to the ropes.
Big forearm.
Point of the elbow, nailed it.
This is quickly turning into a slugfest. Bam!
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Slugging away with everything they've got. So much pride, so much resiliency on display. Oh, man.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Who will break first? That is the question.
Hoisted up high here.
Big powerbomb. The Tribal Chief has been dominant over the last 516 days since he captured the Universal Championship. Month after month, he has dominated every top contender on the SmackDown roster.
Roman Reigns has beaten big names over the last year and a half. The Braun Strowman, Rey Mysterio, the Demon Finn Balor, even John Cena. But Reigns has to be bothered by the fact that he has never been able to knock off Rollins in a premium rival match in his career. Never successfully defended a title against Rollins.
Indeed, two of the biggest PLE losses of Roman Reigns' career have been at the hands of Seth freaking Rollins. At Money in the Bank in 2016, Rollins defeated Reigns for the WWE title. And a year prior to that, Rollins committed the heist to the century and used the Money in the Bank to steal Roman's WWE Championship in the main event of WrestleMania.
I have to admit, it's a pretty cold move for Rollins to just take the years of history the Shield had and turn it into a joke here tonight.
It's appalling, Saxton. Rollins has always treated that sacred history as a joke. Now we know that Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man. What Seth Rollins did to his family 8 years ago was cowardly. Now it's time for Rollins to pay.
reversal on Rollins. Getting back into the ring now. And he's going to the outside, which will start a count out. He's looking to take things to the outside now.
What a spear by Reigns! The champ might have just sealed things.
Oh, look at the knee strikes.
Burying knees into the body. I hate to say this, but the Tribal Chief has become extremely frazzled without the benefit of having the bloodline by his side.
Every little move Rollins makes seems to put Reigns on edge. This outfit, the Shield's entrance music. I bet if Rollins gave Roman a fist bump, it would make the Tribal Chief go nuclear.
As we set up in the corner of the ring.
Now Rollins looking for some momentum.
Seth weathered the storm and wants to create a flurry of his own.
Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in. And now thrown back into the ring. Rollins set ringside. Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count. Sliding into the ring now. He's heading to the top turnbuckle. From the top. And completely missed the mark.
Did you see that? Risking it all and taking an awful fall.
And he turned it around.
Reigns is going to look to press on the advantage.
Maybe Reigns has found a new source of aggression to battle back with. And Roman Reigns demanding acknowledgement from the WWE Universe.
And now heading to the outside. Looks like he's coming back in.
And I think this reaction is only firing him up. He loves it.
Clothesline.
Seth Rollins just getting dismantled.
The power and rage of the Tribal Chief is just overwhelming Rollins here.
Ooh! Ooh! Oh, what a kick.
Ooh. You got to dodge just in time.
Vicious right forward. Absolutely stunned from that attack to the head.
Yeah, all out of sorts now.
Absolutely laid Rollins out. And now Reigns can finally overcome his former Shield brother.
Ooh. Brutal impact into the corner.
Wicked clothesline. Momentum has pivoted towards Roman.
And you can see Seth is being run into the ground by Roman.
Whipped into the corner with tremendous force.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here.
The champ might have just ended things right there. I don't even think Roman's aware of where he is anymore. He has tunnel vision for Rollins. The only thing the Tribal Chief is seeing right now is red. And heaven have mercy on Reigns, old Shield brother now.
Oh, great wherewithal there.
And Seth is finally able to mount some resistance with that.
That's possibly the trigger for Seth to battle his way back into this.
He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count. And he tosses him back in there.
Oh, got caught with a punch to the face. Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
And here's Reigns now. Misses wildly with the clothesline attempt. Spear by Reigns. Roman Reigns from out of nowhere with a spear.
That could end it for Rollins if Roman could just make the cover. Roman trying to fight through the pain. Oh my, guys. Guys, look at what Rollins is doing. After all these two have been through, Rollins wants that shield fist bump.
Reigns shaking it off as Rollins continues to try to play mind games.
Yeah, but that may have triggered a litany of emotions within the Tribal Chief. Reigns unsure of what to do.
Roman Reigns determining what to do now. Will he slay his former brother? Reigns now. Look, gonna lock in the guillotine. Submission move locked in. Submission move locked in.
Rollins in major peril right now. Rollins looking like he's starting to fade. Seth trying desperately to make it to the bottom rope. I'm not sure he can make it, Corey.
Trying to make it to the rope to force some sort of break. Seth trying to hang on. How can he do this here? Is Rollins going to tap there? What's Rollins going to do? Is he going to tap out?
Well, he makes it to the rope. Reigns has a 5 count to break the hold.
And Reigns breaks the hold here. Roman breaks the hold, and this match continues.
It just shows you how locked in Roman Reigns is to winning this match. Rollins just motionless now. Roman had that guillotine locked in far too long.
Well, the oxygen slowly circulating through Seth again. I feel it's just a matter of time. The fun and games Rollins has been playing has pushed the Tribal Chief past his boiling point.
Superman punch by the Tribal Chief. That's got to be it. Consider the championship retained. Makes the cover. Retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the Universal Champion, Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns has finally done it. Finally earned that title defense against Seth Rollins. Finally exercised the ghost of the Shield.
I'm the last guy to knock a revolution. I've led a few of those, you know. I admire revolutionaries. I respect evolutionaries. They are the lifeblood of the bloodline. So when Solo Sikoa seized the moment and became the Tribal Chief in Roman Reigns' absence, I didn't like it. I don't even think I respected it. but something deep down in me admired it. That took some forward thinking.
I'm the chief now!
Now we all know what happened when the OG bloodline, led by Roman Reigns, faced the new Rogue bloodline, led by Solo Sikoa, in the War Games. But there was a discussion here while planning the WWE 2K25 showcase that has me, your wise man, admittedly a little intrigued. What if War Games was limited to only OG bloodline, no honorary uses, versus Solo's Rogue bloodline, no honorary uses? It's 4-on-4 Roman Reigns. The Usos, Sami Zayn, versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and the most dangerous new competitor WWE has ever seen, the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. What happens then? This is your moment to determine who is the real bloodline. This is your moment to determine who is the only bloodline. This is where the bloodline's legacy and the bloodline's future is in your hands.
The following contest is the men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows.
Here we go. First two combatants locked in the War Games structure. The original bloodline versus the new bloodline in the match beyond. The WWE Universe has
Wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew. So many questions. Can Roman's teammates put their past animosity aside? Can the rest of Solo's gang handle a match against competitors with more War Games experience?
Well, Byron, I think we'll know the answer to all those questions in just a matter of minutes. Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside the structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat. I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me, yeah.
Great journalism there, Byron.
Thanks, Michael.
A lot to prove from the new bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga have been competing on a different level as of late. They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for War Games as Roman's crew. There's a lot more big match experience. Up high! Oh man, he landed rough there.
This War Games just got Uzi, Zayn joining the original Bloodline side. Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Uzi? I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs. Taking flight.
Landing a big hit with that hammer. Just bashing them with that hammer. Whoa, using that hammer like this was a track and field event.
And each of these lethal maneuvers have got to be taking a toll. And a neck breaker. Beautiful.
his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay. But the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
Time is ticking away. Surely we'll have a fresh competitor to even the odds.
Every successive move is putting their opponent in a dicey situation. Tonga Loa now entering the fray of Bloodline War Games. Oh, kick to the back.
An overbearing assault on Jacob now.
Jacob's having trouble assessing the situation.
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in war games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than war games. Someone call a dentist. Boom! Strong kick. My goodness.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Ooh! Kick and uppercut. Gotta be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Ryan, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
Jay has the time to some big victories to turn him the main event monitor. If he's the one to throw away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event of war games.
Countdown underway. The odds are out to no longer be even.
Here's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new bloodline in war games.
The odd man in, and he's looking for an ace up his sleeve now. That'll do some serious damage.
Boom! Big kick right to the gut.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than this. Things could get ugly now.
But meanwhile, Zayn
has safely ended it there. Old bloodline, new.
Bloodline, both sides engaging.
and now from way up.
This won't end well.
No, 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 no. Good God. What just happened?
The amount of precision that went into landing that dive, there was absolutely no room for error there.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself the tribal chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Now looking at Jay.
Was that all she wrote for Tonga Loa?
Hey guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both bloodlines leaving it in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE.
Wait a second. He's going up the wall. The extreme top rope. So splash. Jay can seal it here.
Taking off up the cage in this War Games match.
Top rope. So splash by Jay. Jacob Fatu got a problem here.
OG bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names sounding like big boots.
Is Zayn closing this out?
Talk about force. That'll give you whiplash.
He just gets sent flying. Into the opposite ring.
Put a little extra oomph into that one.
An impactful display of offense we just witnessed there.
Any one of these attacks could cause irreparable damage, but I don't think you can come back from this many. Inverted scoop slam.
And the tribal chief is now entering Bloodline War Games. This has been an epic encounter. These fans are sending the decibel level off the scale. Look at the amount of members on each team now. This truly has the potential to become one-sided.
Just refusing to give up. Continues fighting.
Escapes and a chop block takes him down. That was vicious.
He's certainly feeling that attack.
Yeah, Tom Aloha showing plenty of velocity there. Could mean the end's coming soon. Sitting on top of the War Games cage? I'm not sure what their plan is.
Kick from behind. He begins to climb the wall of the War Games cage. He's up on top of the War Games cage. What on earth is he thinking?
Getting set up in the corner now.
Face first into the cage. Letting down a sigh of relief.
Flight.
Suplex into the neck breaker.
Looking evasive. And now the new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline War Games.
From behind. Suplex.
We've seen that look before. Jay in position. Well-placed super kick.
Hit with the cutter. Ooh, elbow strike. Boom! Scorpion death drop. Never saw it coming. And into the ropes and a sharp elbow to the back.
I can't see this fight going much deeper.
It's time to catch that second, maybe even third win.
Good night. That attack.
Borg gonna cut off the win.
Guillotine choke. He's in excruciating pain. The hold locked in tight.
Yet he's still struggling.
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done. Oh, he slipped out of harm's way.
Good night. Roman Reigns about to put his opponent away. No get.
Reigns put his stamp on this one.
Shoulders are down. And Reigns. Cover. Oh, come on. Blade to seal this one.
Hey, hi man, what's up? बोल भाई कैसा है? All good bro, all good. तू बता.
Unbelievable. Roman's original Bloodline crew found a way to work together and reestablish their dominance.
You may not know who your brother or enemy is by their last name,
But when you're in battle, look to your left, look to your right. That's family. And this
host of 2K25.
bloodline.
Yeah, you can buy. If you want, you can buy. It's good.
Okay, a little bit out of character for your wise man, but that was a little bit difficult for me to watch. Seeing this family splinter into two groups, fighting against each other, it breaks my dark heart. But they're all grown men, and you settled the issue. Now let's give Solo credit. Forming Team Solo was, of course, his usual backup of Tama Tonga and Tongaloa, the sons of Haku, feared as one of the baddest men to ever walk planet Earth.
I skip FC 251400 Samuel Ratha.
Son of Tama, also known as TK All
Buy.
Day.
You could have bought it. Na lanes kara tu.
Another fearsome
Ah.
competitor from WWE's
League of
golden
Kings.
era. But did you know that Haku and
You could have
Tama
you could have bought it, dude.
comprised one of WWE's most impressive tag teams? Haku had been considered family by the dynasty for years on end, and his teaming with Tama, brother of Rikishi, solidified this for eternity. The Islanders were a formidable test for any tag team in WWE in the late 1980s, competing against teams like the Hart Foundation and the British Bulldogs. Initially fan favorites, the two would embrace a more hard-nosed approach and even teamed up with WWE Hall of Famer
FC 26.
the Brain Heenan, finding even more success.
I know he will not buy it.
Flawlessly merged
By the time he'll buy it, it's very expensive.
martial arts mastery and some good old-fashioned island
5,000. I know very well. You won't spend it. You only can keep telling that I'll buy it. I'll buy it.
2K25.
mascot of the British Bulldogs, showing that they were
Okay, 25 is still very expensive.
anything to throw opponents off their game. Both men are still revered today as two of the real legit tough guys in the industry, names that instill fear simply upon mention, and they absolutely taught their children well. Tama Tonga and Tongaloa both love to slowly brutalize an opponent in
New
the
game by expensive to Hogo.
Jacob Fatu hurls
But it all depends on your budget here.
opponents from all
तेरे budget में तो ले ले.
reckless abandon, much like Islander Tama in his TK All Day heyday. For their inclusion in the 2K25 showcase, we find the Islanders in a dream match, taking on another team that has mastered the air, ground fighting, and has their own brand of swag that keeps opponents.
If it's in your budget, then do buy it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about the Street Profits. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins have put together one hell of a run in WWE, and the perennial tag team champions are going to find themselves in an unfamiliar setting.
The Islanders versus the Street Profits in a best-of-3 falls match. This matchup represents two teams who want to rule the tag team division and have sharpened their offensive arsenal so one move can put away any opponent.
The Street Profits swag levels are at an all-time high, and they told the Islanders they want the smoke. Look, this is the best Street Profits we've ever seen, but the Islanders are exceptionally dangerous. And don't forget their secret weapon in the form of Bobby the Brain Heenan. Look, I get that the Islanders are brutal, but when I look at Haku, I kind of see something royal about him. Are you kidding me, Saxton? Haku's a big mean dude who loves to brawl. Nothing about him says royalty.
Though Bobby Heenan does seem intent. And taking the Islanders to the top of WWE, perhaps becoming king of the ring, is on that path.
That'll fillet your chest.
The Street Profits just got the heat turned on to them with that one.
Yeah, Haku taking the fight right to him.
Tossing them aside. And Montez Ford finds himself on the defensive.
The Islanders putting a beating on the Street Profits.
2 out of 3 falls matches are a unique test. Corey, break it down for us. What's going through the Profits' minds here?
Well, Tez and Dawkins cannot allow themselves to get frustrated, because if you lose your cool, you lose your focus, and you start to make mistakes.
Oh, Skull! Shoulders down here!
Shoulders down. He cuts the penitentiary short.
Blasted right into the corner.
A 2 out of 3 falls match is a different beast and a bit of a rarity in tag team competition. But one of these teams actually has a bit of a history with the stipulation.
Yeah, Cole, the Islanders have a history of success in multi-fall matches and in high-profile situations, no less. They competed in the main event of the first Royal Rumble event in this kind of match and won it in 2 straight falls.
They also won a 2 out of 3 falls match on Saturday night's main event. Bottom line, the Islanders are more than ready for this. Hopefully, the Street Profits are quick learners.
Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
Now they're just punishing their opponent now. Up and...
Oh, knee right to the spine. We're watching 2 great teams at work right now, but with the talent at this level in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout single stars here?
Every one of these men has that sort of potential, Michael. I mean, Montez Ford has had moments of single success, competing in many high-profile matches on his own.
Though you'd be doing a great disservice to Angelo Dawkins, who has an equally impressive skill set should he go solo. And of course, both Islanders competed separately for a time in WWE before joining up. So you know that Tama and Haku can once again dominate as single stars.
It would make a timely escape.
That'll turn your skin red. Great sequence of offense from Haku.
The Islanders straight up crushing the Profits here.
He's headed to the top now.
To the sky. Right on the mark.
And the Islanders just set the Profits up in smoke.
Looking to go up high. Watch out.
Diving elbow.
So many accolades for Dawkins and Ford, Triple Crown Tag Team Champions, multiple WrestleMania wins. This win could be another major feather in their caps.
It could be, but for the Islanders, all those accolades are motivation. Haku and Tama know they're the best tag team around, so they want to knock off the Profits and prove it. Then maybe they'll get the respect they rightfully deserve.
Oh, main naam hocche Kumkum. So main naam hocche Kumkum.
Man.
Down opponent and a double axe handle smash.
And Ford.
Resolve might be wavering here.
One attack after another from Tama.
Propped up in the corner. There's the tag here. Oh, man. Make a wish. I'm glad the Islanders are able to compete tonight. I was worried they'd have to serve another suspension.
Oh, what a phony charge that was. Heenan and the Islanders did an amazing job as dog sitters, and they got punished for it. Then again, the corrupt president who handed out that suspension also vacated the WWE Championship for no good reason.
Yeah, Corey, there's just too many things to correct you on there.
He got it. Tag made. Establishing complete control.
Across the top rope, all the way to the floor.
Oh, what a quick answer.
This is a big night for the Street Profits. Their party cups are filled to the brim tonight. I took a sniff of it, and it nearly knocked me out. I've seen tap water knock you loopy, Saxton, but I know for a fact that the Profits have the strong stuff in hand tonight. In fact, I've...
The following contest is
And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline War Games. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the tribal chief. But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the bloodline, courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight. OG bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief. And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight.
Before War Games officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old school bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael, but that won't be enough if they can't stay on the same page. Yeah, and given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore of WWE could handle the new bloodline. Roman and his crew need to remember what bonded them, what made their team Usi, and work as a real team just one last time.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat. I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me, yeah.
Great journalism there, Byron.
Thanks, Michael.
Shoulder that's got crash landing. Super kick. Now positioned out of the top rope. Oh, that'll wake you up. 8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
The next entrant incoming to even up the odds.
Tonga Loa's eyes tracking, measuring him up.
This War Games just got Usi, Zayn joining the original bloodline side.
And that's a stiff shot to the body. And his stamina's going to drain fast taking shots to the torso like this.
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games. Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than War Games.
Into the cage with Fury.
Starting to scale up the War
something in mind.
Oh, look at this ruthlessness in the bottom turnbuckle. I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old.
Here we go. Being carried around now. Oh, time the last ride. Timer's almost up. This next entrance.
I think the crowd knows what we're about to see.
Connecting on the DDT.
Jay is out. That is it.
Thomas. Both wrists captured.
Man, knee strike. And Tongaloa close things out.
As if the numbers advantage wasn't enough, looking under the ring for a weapon now.
Sent him clear into the other ring. Oh, come on. You already had the advantage. You didn't need to bring that into the ring, too.
That'll be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy. He needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that are in the main event moniker.
If he's the one to bring in a new bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games. Old bloodline, new bloodline, both sides engaging in a brutal battle. Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true bloodline. Big right hand from main event.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new bloodline, has called himself the head of the table. Called himself Tribal Chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree. The Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Romans, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more.
Climbing the cage, but that makes absolutely no sense in this match. Here we go. Sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question. I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi? I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs.
And it's Jay.
That could put Tama down for good.
And Jacob getting some pushback there. And guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both bloodlines bringing it in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE. Targeting the throat there. Trying to find his feet. This does not look good for him.
And the balance of power is about to shift with this upcoming entrant.
Oh, predicted what was coming. And now the new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa. Incoming!
Oh, my. Looks like the impending numbers advantage isn't enough for him. Under the apron now, looking to stack the odds even higher in their team's favor here. Oh, this crowd has been building, and they are at a fever pitch right now.
You can feel the anticipation growing with every second that ticks past.
Tama
executing a vicious Tonga twist. Tama could end it there. Through the ring door and adding a bit of leverage to the situation.
Wow! This is turning into Swanson Street. We've only seen a few blows land on the neck.
Eyes are squarely set on Jimmy here.
And knew what was coming there.
Tonga executing a vicious Tongan twist. Does Jimmy have any fight left? And listen to this place. It's deafening in here, Michael. Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm. That'd be on trap.
Oh, stop right to the hand. Mere seconds away from evening the odds in War Games.
Absolutely. Listen, attitude.
Wear and tear Tribal Chief is now entering Bloodline War Games. Ooh, what a nasty kick. And that was certainly a targeted attack to the core. He might be the smart. This man in the ring right now, ensuring himself a bit of an edge. Stop. Clearly knows the damage that has been done with the opposing tech. Both wrists captured. Superstars setting up. The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now. This stage of the damage is really mounted. This could be the defining moment of this match for him. What does he do now? And the knee. Taps lighting above the net. Things have to be getting a little fuzzy here. Way up and down. You want to know what version of the Bloodline is superior? Well, there's your answer. Solo's crew prevailed inside War Games. These four men are true family. Each of them fought with that same bit of hunger and attitude we once saw in Roman's old crew. But now we know that Solo Sikoa, Tonga Loa, Tama Tonga, and Jacob Fatu are the one true Bloodline.